It ain't easy being cheesy.
Hey, what's up my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Studio Series Voyager class Rise of the Beasts CHEETOR. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. Right up front, we have a very just a vicious image there of CHEETOR. His name is CHEETOR Transformers. On this side of the box, we have CHEETOR. On this side of the box, we have CHEETOR again. He is a Voyager class Voyager, class A, class Via, head on a class A, Voyager. Up top, Transformers Rise of the Beasts. On the bottom, words, things, barcodes. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots and your usual one-sentence bio if you want to read it in multiple languages. Hooray for languages! And that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have CHEETOR, our first figure from the upcoming Rise of the Beasts movie, coming soon to a theater near you. But yes, here he is, our first movie Maximal, and I'm very excited. And here we have CHEETOR in his robot mode. He is packed in robot mode. And I can say right now, I dig his design. The figure I have my qualms with, but I do quite dig his design here for the movie. But let's get in close here so we can take a look not at those abs, but at that noggin. There's that noggin. And I think that's a pretty good looking head sculpt. It's cheatery, but looks pretty good. You got some gunmetal gray in there. His eyes are picked out in green, but looks pretty good in my opinion. Got the spotted chest there. He does have a Maximal symbol right there, front and center on his chest. You can see his abs there, and the sides. Done that gunmetal gray is there. Lots of detail here on the shoulders, which is also picked out in a nice gunmetal gray. You also get some gunmetal gray in the forearms as well. And I get some scratches here on his crotch. What happened to his crotch? Why is his crotch all... Is it his crotch? His scrotch? Why is his crotch all scratched up? That's what I was trying to say before my brain apparently shut off. But anyway, you know, words, I know them. I use them. Not successfully, but I use them. But anywho, you got spots going down the legs. And the toesies and heelys, which you can tell will be the beast mode paws. And moving up the back, you got the CHEETOR booty. He has a bit of a butt plate going on there. And the tail just kind of folds up back here. And you get some nice details picked out in gunmetal gray. Looks pretty good. My only qualm with the figure is that, you know, there's some nice detail going on here in the chest, but it all just looks kind of flat. You know, there's no real dimension to it. You know, it just looks kind of flat in my opinion. But still, I do quite dig his design. Now, articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint. You get some wiggly-waggly. He can look up a little bit. Can't do full squirrel, just semi-squirrel. Little, you know, he can look down. Retro-up, he can do that. Head can do a full 360. Arms can do a full 360. They can move in and out at this point, and you also have this point right here, so he can hit himself in the head with his own shoulder. So you have 2 points of movement there. You do have bicep rotation, 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. The elbow on mine's a little bit loose, but I can fix that up. You do have wrist rotation. You do have waist rotation. You kind of have to move his butt plate out of the way, but you do have full waist rotation there. Legs can move forward that far. They can move back if you get the butt plate out of the way. Move back about that far. Outward, full splits. No thigh rotation, not up here anyway, but you have rotation right above the knee. As far as the knees go, you get 90 degrees of bend. As far as the feet go, you do have a toe joints. It can only move upward. That's pretty much it. And you have lots of ankle tiltage. Now, as far as accessories go, CHEETOR has these spear weapons right here. And the blades done in a nice silver. You can store these on his back. There are slots right back here for these tabs. And you can just take them and just have them back there. And have everything stored all nice and neat like. But of course, you can also have him wielding his weapons. You can just plug one in. You can have him holding them in both hands if you wish. Get some double pokey-pokies going on there. Or you can connect them together. Now be mindful because this post here is actually keyed, so it can only go in one way. So do be mindful of how you are plugging that in. Otherwise you will damage the post. But there you go. You got his big ol' little staff spear weapon going on here, so we can poke, 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 and all of that good stuff right there. So there you have that, and now for comparison. Here he is with Kingdom Optimus Primal, just because. Here he is with Earthrise Prime. And here he is with the Studio Series Bumblebee Movie Prime. And here he is with Kingdom Cheetor, just so you can see how that works out. So, there you go. So that is basically it for the robot mode, and I think it looks pretty good. Again, I just wish the chest didn't look so flat, but otherwise, I dig the design. I dig it. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's. So the first thing we want to do is we want to take his shins and just untab them. They're on a double hinge. Just bring them up just a little bit for now. Bring it up like that. Then you're going to take his feet here. You're going to fold these up like so, and then flip up his robot mode toes. Same thing on the other side. Second verse is like the first. Just bring that up, and then just flip up the toe like that. And then you're going to rotate the legs 180 like so. Then you can bring the legs down, and once you do that, you can bring this section up, and you have a tab slot connection right here. So just make sure that's lined up, and just tab that in. Once you do that, you can bring this back, and there you have a leg all done. Second verse is just like the first. Just bring that down, make sure that's lined up, bring that up, and tab that in right there. And then just bring this back. And there you have the legs all done. You're then going to just take the tail and bring that down. There's a post that will go into a port right here. So just bring that down, back that into place, and we have the cheetah booty all situated. Now back to the front, we're going to open up his back here and flip out the cheetah head. You have this little panel right here, this little throat panel. You just want to flip that out. Just get that out of the way. Once you do that, you can close this back up. You're then going to open up his chest. It'll bring his head with it. You're just going to take his head and flip that in, and then you can close that back up like that. So now to get started on the arms, you're going to just simply rotate them down. You're going to swing the whole shoulder in, and you have this tab right here just going to go into the slot right in there. So just line that up, and that will just tab in right there. Once you've done that, you're going to take this forearm panel, and this is going to rotate out like so. And once you've done that, you're going to rotate the arm at the bicep. You're going to rotate the hand forward and flip up that paw. And there you have that side all done. Second verse, just like the first. Bring that down, bring that in, and that will tab in right there, like so. Take this forearm panel and rotate it back. Rotate that around. Bring that forward. Bring that up. And you just take this little throat panel here, and you just bring that back in. Get all nice and squozen, and there you go. There you have Rise of the Beast Cheetor in his beast mode. You can get a really good spin out of that cheetah. Oh yes! Oh yes! But yeah, here he is in his cheetah mode, and I dig the cheetah mode. I think it looks quite good. You know, they're kind of blending, like, making it look organic, but still making it look robotic. So yeah, I honestly dig it. I think it looks pretty cool. But let's get in close so we can take a look at this new noggin here. You can see lots of nice detail there. You got the eyes picked out in green. Oh no, nice looking sculpt there. Got some more bits here, which would have been nice to be picked out in paint, but hey, it is what it is. You got some details there picked out with some color. Got those little pausies. Oh no, looking pretty good. Then you got the tail. Not too shabby, not too shabby. And there is the top, there is the bottom. He does slide as cheetahs should slide. Hooray for sliding cheetahs. And for comparison, here he is with Kingdom Cheetor. So you can see his original self with his movie-fied self. You can see how that works out. So There you go. Now, as far as articulation in beast mode goes, the head is on a ball joint. You can rotate it all around, a little bit of up and down. There is a hinge here. You can move the head up on its hinge, but this is like, it looks like I'm just flexing things here, so I don't know if that's really supposed to move like that. So I'm not sure, so just be careful with that. The mouth can open and close. The front legs, you just have forward and backward movement right here at this hinge. No outward movement. You have that rotation. You have that forward movement. Of course, you have the wrist joint, which is now a paw joint. The paws themselves can move downward. As far as the hind legs go, if you move them back, you'll undo the butt plate, but you can move them back. You can move them out, so you can take a cheetor leak. Can go all the way around again, just kind of being mindful of that plate. You kind of lose the rotation here because this plate is now tabbed into place, but you can always undo that if you need that range of movement there. This section of the leg can move forward and back. This section can also move forward and back. And again, you have some up and down here, and you have some tiltage, and the tail can just wiggle waggle up and down at 2 points. Now, as far as the weapons go, yes, you can store them in the beast mode, and you're storing them the exact same way you stored them in robot mode. You're just tabbing them in right back here, like so. You get into your home. You get into your home because it's normal. There we go. Don't fight me. Don't you dare fight me. You're supposed to be on my side. But there you go. You can have the spears stored there on his back, and yeah, that is pretty much it. But of course, the last thing to show off is the included base of displayage that resides within the box. Let's take it out of the box, get it out of your box, open this up, and we have some junglage going on back there. Rise of the Beast logo, 98 Studio Series, Transformers, all that good stuff. And we can take Cheetor and just plop him down, and as always, makes for a nice little display if you want to take advantage of it. So there you have Cheetor, and yeah, me personally, I quite dig the design. My only qualm with the figure is I just wish the chest didn't look so flat. I wish it just had a little bit more dimension to it. As always, wish it had a little bit more paint and spots, but it is what it is. All around though, the robot mode looks pretty good. The beast mode I think looks really good. The transformation, smooth, fluid, enjoyable, fun to mess with. So all in all, pretty good figure here in my opinion. So yeah, it's finally upon us. It's time for the beast to rise. So there you go. Now I picked this up from Hasbro Pulse, but you can also get Studio Series figures from BigBadToyStore.com, as always linked in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out my Studio Series playlist for any reviews you may have missed, also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love Peace Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Transformers Studio Series Voyager Class Rise of the Beast Cheetor. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Hi, I'm Cheat. Excuse me. Wait a second here. I know we're in the middle of something, but I just have to ask our friend here a question. Sure, go ahead. What is the name of your movie? Oh, Primus, I heard about this. Well, answer my question. What is the name of your movie? Rise of the Beasts. What was that again? Say it again. Rise of the Beasts. Oh! Everyone said I was crazy. Oh, Prime with all the rising talk. Prime's cuckoo. Prime's out of his mind. But now they're rising in the movies. That's right, rising is now mainstream! I was right, you were wrong, you suck, I rule! Prime out! Is this Prime going to be in our movie? If you're lucky,